This is gonna be a rant video. Or event video. Whatever the fuck you call it. For the past several months, maybe even more than years, I've come to the conclusion, have been come to the conclusion since I turned probably around like 23, that I'm not everyone's favorite person. I get that I screw up all the fucking time, but I'm just a person here. However, when it comes to my siblings, they aren't stupid or anything. But when it comes to me, I'm dumb for even trying to do anything for myself. One person that actually brings me down is my own mother. Sometimes my father, but hey, we do kind of have our moments, but he will somewhat listen to me rant, but he will just walk out probably almost like mid conversation with me. But when it's my mom, she'll just roll her eyes, won't listen to me, and just say it's stupid. Like, she's proud of my younger siblings. She's proud of them. Most proud of my second in charge. She's moving away to Cal Poly Pomona. She's very proud of that one. Doesn't get in trouble. It's fucking smart and everything. Like, she can't do anything fucking bad. Some of the oldest, yeah, I get a lot of the shit. But they won't. And they question why I'm never fucking open to them. Despite so many years of when I was actually in the fucking closet, they would just bash the community. So I would keep that to myself. I was a secretive child for so many years because of that reason. Excuse me, I'm also eating, it's dinner time, so. The other day I got so frustrated I was playing Apex Legends with my friend. We were doing arenas, and I was playing music because we were on a fucking roll, winning, getting good kills, getting knocks and stuff. For us to be like, I play Rampart in arenas, and I'm like top 10 in cross platforms in the U.S. as a Rampart with arena kills. But just Xbox alone, still in the U.S., I'm the top 8. He's like top 20 in cross and like top, I think, 10 or something in for rape with kills. And so we were just trying to rank up the kills, trying to get better and better and better. But he had invited his friend, and like I said, I was playing some songs off of my phone, and it was Montero by Little Nas, and forgot who I was using that with. And he's like, I'm gonna just mute myself or remove myself from the party. And I was like, we were mid-fight when that song was playing. Like, he wanted me to die as we were, and he eventually did get out of the call, like out of the party a few seconds into the song as we were mid-fight too. And I didn't know there was a enemy teammate behind him because he didn't ping or anything. He didn't like, and I tried killing the person, but I couldn't. But he screwed us up. He even like, it seemed like he was working for the enemy team and how bad he screwed us up. He destroyed my walls, which caused me to get knocked 3 fucking times in a row. He would give away our positions. He wouldn't contribute much, even though he's a sweaty Horizon. He was really good at Horizon. He had a 20 bomb badge, had everything. And like, he screwed us up big time to the point where it pissed me off so fucking much that I cried and how mad I was. And I tried explaining that to my mom. She rolled her eyes, said it's just a game, you shouldn't get mad about it. I'm like, and then I told my dad about it, and he's like, it's still a game. Like, you're not gonna get anything from it. Like, if we get good, we get noticed, even though we don't stream much, we can get noticed by the EA Sports, all that part of that, to get invited to tournaments and everything. That most money from games, that's how most gamers win or get revenue and stuff. Or I'm probably saying that so wrong, forgive me, but I'm like, if you win a championship at a tournament thing that they invited you, you win money, prizes. Some games even have that. Reach a certain limit, you can either receive money, cash money, like certain prizes and stuff. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be the best so I can get noticed like that and win money to prove people that I earned a good living by playing games, because it was my passion. My passion was also wanting to do game art, and that's why I went in for school. I did a year in community college, like right after I graduated high school. They forced me to college, community college here by Visalia, California, COS, College of Sequoias. Church for a year. I can't do anything if I'm being forced to do stuff. I couldn't study, despite I would do it in front of my mom. I never asked for help because they would turn me down if I asked for help. They always have for years. Never really supported what I wanted much. They still don't. And then, like, after that year I did it, and I was like, I'm done with it. I just decided to work. My dad had got me to work with them from 2016 to now, but I'm not currently working now. I got laid off for something stupid I did that was being blamed for and everything. Stella, shush. You're staying outside. Sorry, my grandparents' dog. I'm house sitting and dog sitting. They basically blamed me for something I had no control on how to do or how to even remotely do it. At the time, I had a sugar daddy. We'll explain that whole sugar daddy process in another video. But yeah, I got fired, laid off, whatever you want to fucking call it, on January, I think. Either January or February, and I've been having, my mentality was so bad that time. Like, I did not eat for an entire week. I just slept. I slept all day, stay up all night, played video games to distract it, but like, the occurrences were still fresh in my mind. They still are. What my mom called me, what she was accusing me of, everything. My dad was just trying to understand. He's just an understanding man in his own way. But I don't want to find a job because of that. I don't have the actual skills to actually work as an actual fucking team, because I'm so used to working just by myself. And I get frustrated over someone if they're doing something wrong. I really do not have those communication skills whatsoever. Only when it's games, because we're not physical in front of each other, we're just audio. And then that's like a reason why I can't sleep, because of that stuff is still imprinted in my head. That stuff doesn't go away. And they want me to talk to a therapist, but yeah, I hate being open to new people that I'm not familiar with or anything like that. Granted that I'm kind of being open on a video on YouTube and such, but yeah. I need a place to rent. So lately I've just been playing Apex Legends. sometimes Fortnite. Zombies, most like I'm always on zombies. I can't do Warzone. That's too fucking annoying for me. It's just a whole bunch of people who cheat, kind of, if they know how to play it right. Apex right now is just getting a whole bunch of DDoSers and stuff. It's getting quite annoying for those who want to join in. Just don't. But if you've been playing since season 0, yeah, I didn't play season 0 or 1. I was 2, somewhat 3, a little 4. I didn't do 5 at all. Was back into it in season 6. Been getting really good lately. Right now, I already have 2 heirlooms. I have Gibbies from an event, the Aftermath event, Aftermarket, not math, my bad, and Wraith's heirloom, who I main in Battle Royale, and then I main Rampart in Arenas. I have all the legends. I have some decent stats for them, but I'm mainly just trying to be a better lifeline with the reses and stuff. If I really get good kills, then yeah, that's good. But yeah, mainly I'm trying to reach 1k kills with raids. So far, I'm probably like 90 or 80 away, around there. But back to the main topic I had. I've always had video games to help me cope with my problems. And mainly, they were mainly strongest every time I'm dealing with trauma. And having no one to talk to, can't even rely on my sisters a quarter of the time, even one who's being studying to be a doctor, a pediatrician for children and stuff. She just makes me seem like the bad guy a quarter of the time. So do most of my other siblings, but one of the siblings who actually will try to care for me is my youngest brother. He's just a good and kind kid altogether. He just gets bullied because he's too fucking nice, which is so fucking stupid. And I'll explain all that in another video because it's annoying how you can teach your kids not to bully, but they will still bully. That whole bully video will be on another video. I'll make a whole another video explaining why it's not okay to bully. Especially someone who's been bullied when they're younger too. But like I say, I have no actual support. I do have some friends though that've been really close to me since high school, but after high school, I was in a group, they all went separate ways and just completely forgot about me. But then again, I was just an outsider joining their group. I knew they weren't really caring for me. But yeah, it was nice to actually have friends at that time, considering I was from age 9 to 16, we've been living in apartments, and it's another reason why I don't have the great communication skills due to that. I went back into high school when I turned 17 and then graduated in 2015 as a 19-year-old. But yeah, I don't really want to work anymore or try to better myself. Like I said about the education thing, I did go into full cell last year, but it did not work out. I was only in there for 4 months or so. I had decent grades. I got A and B's mainly. Maybe a C or an F in like in English, because English was never my strong suit. I never understood anything of that. But yeah, when it came to a harder class, I could not do it. It was frustrating for me, and then I decided just to stop altogether. And then my mom just straight up said, "You're just stupid for even trying to do school in front of my siblings," which thought she supported me, was supposed to support me, but didn't. I am not anything but a scrub. I do smart things a quarter of the time, but thanks to insecurities in the family, I just straight up doubt myself and don't even bother. So I don't even want to try to accomplish anything anymore besides games. And I'll be lucky enough if I do get noticed in something like that. I do mean to like want to post my plays and stuff that I've recorded, especially when it comes to like my wins and how I got them, kills and such. There are a few where I do in shooting range with my friends or my little brother. I do stream sometimes, but it usually depends. I stream on Twitch if y'all want to know. It's Queen Scare. It's capital Q and then capital S for Queen Scare. I've been always wanting to look for new friends to play with too, like new people who play it in the community. Non-toxic, please, because yeah, I've already dealt with a little bit of toxic people, even in my friend group sometimes. But we're just toxic towards each other, because we're those type of friends with each other. If we've known them for a couple months. But yeah, randoms are just really annoying. Some randoms are nice, just good. Some have mics, some don't. I'm not complaining. I'm fine with not talking. But I do have a question for PlayStation players. Can you really hear Xbox players with these type of headphones? They're good headphones. I have to do this. I have to have the mic this close, because it probably won't catch it. But like, yeah. Because the other day I was playing ranked with my friend, someone who I play rank with, last season. His cousin said he barely could hear me, even though I was straight up talking passionately about Skull Town coming back, as well as the thermal for Kings Canyon and World's Edge for the upcoming event, the event that started today on June 29th, obviously today. But he straight up said, "You're murmuring. I cannot hear a word you said," and he was laughing, and like, I just straight up just stopped talking and just muted myself. I didn't even want to try. I wasn't trying at all at that point. If I get good, decent kills, then yeah, cause yeah, I'm okay. I am trying to find like better, decent aim settings and stuff, because my settings are kind of weird. But yeah, despite I've got them from someone who posted on TikTok about their settings and how it's cracked settings. They're great right now, but like, since my controller is not drip conning, kind of don't have the money to buy another one, despite I already have like 4 of them. The one that's drip conning is like the second oldest controller that I have. But yeah. Give me a second. There. I was crooked for a bit. But yeah. That's my little rant for right now. But like I said at the beginning, I'm not anyone's favorite. If it's games, I'm somewhat thought of, but I've already drifted far from my cousins who said they would never drift from me and everything. As I'm house sitting, though, I've noticed that they only have pictures of me when I'm in feminine clothing, which gives me the impression they don't really care about my other side, despite I am non-binary. Haven't told anyone. They just know that I'm gay, but I don't know what they think of it, so I don't really bring it up, considering my entire family on both sides is religious. My grandma on my mom's side will literally just marry a man, you get a man, do this and that and that. Even though she does know that I like girls, I still keep quiet. Even though mom doesn't correct her part of the time. Well, like, doesn't correct her all the time, so that doesn't help. Ghosting. And back to my sister. She has a driver's license. She got it at 16. Me, I still don't. I would have passed it my fourth time if some lady wasn't being so annoying and wasn't being respectful for like the others in the testing area, because she was past the area where it says beyond this point, keep in mind for other testers, they are trying to do they are testing, please keep your voice down or quiet. She didn't do it and no one didn't tell her anything, and so I was so concentrated. When I looked away, my concentration went away. And I told my family on a wedding, my dad's side. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, it's interesting wedding. But the place we lived at was really, for those couple days, was really nice. They all just, yeah, sure, and like, didn't, it made me feel uncomfortable that they didn't believe me. Like, my sister passed, it took my sister 3 tries to pass the behind the wheel, because the first time, she didn't know what the instructor was asking for the bike lane thing. Second time was, I forgot what it was about. And the third time she passed it. Like, those first 2 tries, she cried. I was there to support her, saying, well, it's kind of not your fault, sis. You had no clue. She didn't really get the instructions out clearly. And the third time, you kind of knew better, or the second time, you kind of knew. But it wasn't, again, your fault. It was the person in front of you's fault and stuff. And so, yeah. I can be the most supporting sister ever, but I don't get that in return. I don't get anything in return, despite I could help people with relationship advice, how to treat a woman, what not to do in a relationship. We'll question guys if they're in a relationship, why they're talking to me, why they're trying to be flirty and shit. Despite I'm gay, I could literally flirt, maybe try to steal the girl, but I am not a homewrecker. I'm just not looking for a relationship, despite I'm talking to one girl right now, and I don't know if she's not really interested in me or if she just wants me for the fun thing. But yeah, I can't. I mean, I'm only here because my grandma, I live close to Visalia with my parents. Small town little Lindsay, it's 30 minutes away from here, depending how fast you're driving or which roads you're taking. Yeah. I could have brought my Xbox, but yeah. The live wire is still on around. I have a whole lot in my head. It's the reason why I can't sleep. I was able to at least get like a few hours of a nap here. But yeah, but at least I could actually eat food for breakfast, lunch, and dessert, or lunch and dinner. Like, I don't know. This is tea, by the way. I can't drink coffee. But yeah, like I said, my sister will be leaving in August and won't spend any time. I noticed that despite she works, she still goes off to places despite she knows she has to clean something. And it pisses me off, despite I'm always on my Xbox and always have to clean up my siblings' mess, even though they're the ones out. like in the living room and stuff and such. And I'll be like, why do I have to clean? I'm always constantly on the Xbox to avoid cleaning or avoid making a mess. I don't really cook. I don't really actually feed myself until it's dinner. Yes, I know what I'm describing is a toxic place to live in, but I have no license, no job. I'm terrified for getting a job. No thanks to what my mother has called me. I cannot be fixed. I don't trust doctors or anything like that. I do have health insurance. I'm only getting, the only reason how I'm paying it is a OnlyFans account. It's an 18 and older plus account, so younger kids cannot join. I do post, like I said, it's an 18 older sexual content. Sometimes it's just TikTok videos I'm proud of, or kind of like thirst traps if I can get them right. Normal pictures sometimes if I feel like masculine, feminine, I really like what I did, or I did something really cool, like a makeup effect and stuff. But that's like the only way I pay for my health insurance, as well as getting stuff for my games. I do on the occasion get more depressed than usual when I don't get anything in the mail, but that's just a personal problem I have. But I still feel like I'm being abandoned by everyone. I don't know if you guys can hear the pain in my voice, or I'm just overreacting about everything. But yeah. I'm so not comfortable even talking about who I like. I will on occasion talk to it about who I like or what I am interested in to some friends. And then right now, since my friends are currently working or trying to better themselves, I still feel like they're gonna forget me and then just stop talking to me altogether. Because that's what apparently happens every fucking time I make friends. We're friends for a couple months, and then I guess I get too annoying for them that I'm easy to forget. And there goes another friendship. There goes another person who I've told all my problems to. Granted, I did have one person that I was madly in love with, but despite our circumstances, we couldn't be in a relationship despite where we're coming out of relationships. I was coming out from a toxic relationship. She was coming from a polyamorous, kind of weird, bit not really toxic relationship. We were just both trying to cope, and then we figured out we had feelings for each other. We kind of liked the same things. There were some differences that we did not like and stuff, but I was completely open to her. I told her like my masculine side's name as well as my correct name right now. She was demisexual, so she did have like the thing where she would want to just mess around with me and stuff, and we do. But something had tragically happened in her family side, on her stepsister's side, and she just shut me out. Even though I did ask her, please don't shut me out, just be open with me, please. And I've already been into like several relationships, and one that I was forced to do for my parents' sake. Yeah, I don't like dating guys. They're too I can't find the word. And I will get the guys on my private Snapchat for my OnlyFans saying, oh, if I can turn you back and every shit. No. Do not tell a lesbian that. Because she can probably pay you better than you do your fucking girl. Despite we use fucking dildos, we still won't take the actual fucking thing. I have a reason for hating the actual fucking thing. I don't have any type of sexual connection towards guys. Never have. Not even when I was becoming of age of sexuality and stuff. I've always had guys treat me like shit. Sometimes the occasional girl, but that's just how they raise. That's how the parents raise the kid. But yeah. But when I do feel bad on my darkest days, I'll just go on TikTok and look at my following. Sometimes my followings are really great. I follow both TikTok, the creative side, gaming side, as well as cosplayers, obviously, and all that stuff. And sometimes their content is cosplayers and comfort characters that I find and stuff, or they have the same comfort character as I do. It's comforting. And sometimes their POVs make it seem like you're in them, they're talking to you. It makes me feel a little better. But yeah, I think I'm just a fuck up for everyone to make fun of and forget. I can try to better myself, but I really cannot. I absolutely cannot. Because of that, you guys see me avoiding contact with camera sometimes. Most of the video. Can't really tell, but I don't get much sleep. Thanks to the glasses and my skin complexity. You can't really see the bags as well. Like the texture of the bags, which I find annoying. Why are there no fireworks all of a sudden? Sorry, fireworks have been going off in our place where I live in Lindsay, California. Small town. It's quiet, not really important much. Again, the 4th of July will be coming up soon. People, please keep in mind that most dogs will have a panic attack or get scared, because that frequency is completely different. How we hear it, they hear it completely louder, and it freaks them out. Some dogs are quite used to them. Some will again have a panic attack and will freak out. So keep that in mind for the 4th of July. If you have animals, try to put them in a safe place in your house. Make a little safe area for them. Try to do your best to keep them out of harm. Don't have them connected to a runner or anything, because they will freak out so much to the point where they kill themselves. And that's happened to my grandparents' first dog, Rocky. So many years ago. I don't remember when. But we just don't know, on 4th of July, like the day after he was dead, found dead, attached to his runner and stuff. So yeah, do not leave your dogs on any type of chain, or else you're gonna have to bury your best friend, and that's the saddest thing ever. And don't even do that as a cruel joke either, because you can get fined for that shit. Animal cruelty is a whole lot more than child cruelty, abuse, and everything. I've looked it up, I researched it, I've seen firsthand of abuse, I've watched it so many times on ASPCA, SPCA, those type of animal shows. yeah, it's not a pretty fine to pay off. If you do want a dog or any type of animal, actually treat them like fucking family. If you're not, then don't even bother. But also, thanks to my problems, I cannot have fingernails. I only have my thumbnail in the right hand because it helps me pick out my nails. For years I've been biting my nails. I stopped biting them, but I'm just mainly picking at them till I hurt myself again. But another reason why I do that is to feel the pain in my fingertips or to prevent myself from scratching up my face. And that's happened several times where I've actually marked myself over here. But thanks to my body, and I cannot bruise easily or get any markings. I know this video seemed like it was everywhere, but it was all the emotions. How I felt at each event that I was talking about. Granted, I will make some videos at certain points about certain things that I just said I will make a video about. And if y'all notice something in this corner over here, because I seem to notice that something at some point, something moved or shown right there, I will go through this video, try to go through this, clip that, get that little clipping, and post it, or maybe share it to Nick's top 5, if that was something I saw, or I was just playing, my mind was playing games with me, because I'm not looking anywhere, I'm not paying attention to one thing, I'm looking around, paying attention to my food, my drinks, yeah. But I don't, on occasion, I do think of suicide. I can't do it, only because the reason being is my 3 younger siblings. My brother would be so fucking sad if I would leave him for, leave him out of this world. And the twins, they're something, but they're my little Disney buddies. They watch movies with me, they'll laugh at the same things I find on TikTok and I'll show them. Mainly they'll miss me the most because I'm the one that's been taking care of them for years, despite I've been taking care of my other siblings too since I was 10. I didn't really have like a great decent childhood. Like I said, I grew up at the age, I had to grow up really quickly at the age of 10 because that's when my brother was born. I'm 10 years older than him, yes. The oldest boy in my siblings is 15, currently gonna be 16, turning 26 this year, but I don't really care. I don't care about my birthday much now. It's not gonna be that fucking important compared to my sisters. I don't really get anything much.